the nearest exit and follow the instructions of our staff. The restrooms are located at the back of this room and downstairs. I don't think they're back here unless you're going off the deck. Please don't. And we kindly ask that you silence your mobile devices during the address. Now, without further ado, I'm proud to ask Mayor Nachi to come forward to the podium for this year's State of the County address.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and residents of Sturgeon County, welcome. I want to begin by thanking each and every one of you for being here tonight at the Sturgeon County's 2024 State of the County Address and Open House. I know we're competing with the CFR and the first post-harvest pub night at the West Country Park, so we're still in competition. Whether you are a resident or a business leader, a council member, or a partner from a neighboring community, your presence here demonstrates something essential: a shared belief in the power of community, connection, and communication. I would like to acknowledge Sturgeon County Council before beginning tonight's address. Thank you to our MC, Deputy Mayor Neil Como from Division 4. And if you can give a wave in the back corner, Councilor Dan Derwin from Division 1. We have Councilor Kristen Toms from Division 2. We have Councilor Matthew McLennan from Division 3. And unfortunately, Councilor Barry from Division 6 and Councilor Stang from Division 5 are unable to join us for this evening. We also have many other dignitaries joining us tonight, and I welcome all of you. I'm delighted that we have community leaders here, such as our local MLA and Minister of Service Alberta and Red Tape Reduction, Mr. Dale Malley, and local mayors and council members. We also have representation from the Métis government and local school boards. I'm honored to present the State of the County address, reflecting on the community's past accomplishments and outlining an exciting future that lies ahead of us, with a special focus on the theme of tonight: good communication. For 7 years, I've had the privilege of serving as mayor of Sturgeon County. And over that time, I'm proud of the significant strides that the county has made through major investments in infrastructure that you rely on to live, work, and play, and in services to keep you safe and connected, and in economic development to attract taxation instead of increasing taxation. As a local government, we remain committed to community engagement, transparency, and accountability. Communication in a connected community speaks to the very heart of what Sturgeon County aims to achieve. Good communication defines relationships, informs policy building, and guides us into the future. Over the 7 years that I have been representing County Council, Sturgeon County has weathered challenges and celebrated triumphs. Through economic shifts, changes in organs of government, growing service expectations, fire, drought, and flood, and even enduring a global pandemic, the reality is that our landscape is constantly changing. Quite literally, too, as the county's landscape physically changed in 2022, when over 1,500 hectares of land was annexed out of Sturgeon County and into the city of St. Albert. The look and feel of our communities is changing too. As we navigate the reality of new development in the Sturgeon Valley, the average selling price of a country residential house in Sturgeon County is around $850,000. And that is not attainable for most, nor is buying precious farmland, with a quarter section going up to $1 million. The pathway to our future has some headwinds. Of course, the Sturgeon County journey isn't mine or council's alone. It's ours, including all of you here today and those joining us online. We have seen our region affected by the swings in the economy and in migration. From 2019 to 2020, with challenges around an economic downturn and population contraction as people left Alberta, to present day, where we now struggle to meet the demand for new homes and job opportunities. There has been remarkable progress across the county, and I wish to take a few moments to reflect on some key milestones, initiatives, and approaches that we as a community should celebrate. First and foremost, Sturgeon County has been good stewards of the tax dollar. It is a source of pride for our council that Sturgeon County has maintained a low municipal tax rate with only a 4% increase over the last 8 years. This is despite inflation rising by as much as 20% in Alberta in that same time period. In this context, we stand out not only across the province, but across the entire country. In the last year, we've been able to reduce debt by $7.3 million, which in turn provides the county with significant savings by avoiding unnecessary interest payments. Sturgeon County has been actively working to stretch our dollar and create balance. Wherever possible, we are securing much needed grants, like the over $2 million in funding we've received to support our open spaces, over the $2 million received to supply water to the Villeneuve Airport, or on the other side, the 7 regional recreation cost-sharing agreements that we contribute to our neighbors to ensure that scarce financial resources are deployed in ways that are cost-efficient and fair. There has been significant expansion of critically needed infrastructure, from the roads to trails to open spaces, or to the $7 million invested in broadband access. We've made priority investments that have improved the quality of life for rural residents and businesses alike. Notably, over the last 2 terms, the county has developed its process to incorporate more data-driven decision and innovation for capital planning and maintenance. In fact, our own approach has even been award-winning. We have recently won the Minister's Award for Transportation, Innovation, and Design. This was for the county's implementation of geocell technology, which acts to reinforce the road base and challenging road rehabilitation projects. We have prioritized long-term planning. Our transportation master plan is now the roadmap in place for our road networks and future development, which also coincides nicely with our 25-year drainage master plan. We are grateful that our advocacy to the government of Alberta has been successful. We continue to see advancements in their $60 million commitment to repair the Dingle Bridge, as well as the recent improvements to highways 825, 44, 28A, and the Nemeo intersection at Highway 2837. Sturgeon County has invested in our own infrastructure too, with lagoon improvements and over $3 million of water and wastewater upgrades. One such project is a new bulk water station under construction just outside of the hamlet of Alpendale. We have addressed legacy drainage issues and safety concerns for many high-volume roads such as Meadowview and Land River Drive, and for areas north of Highway 28 and Range Road 233, and 243 south of Highway 37. Sturgeon County has prioritized modernization of programs for our gravel roads and implemented thoughtful life cycle asset management planning and new procurement processes to protect the county's interests. In our current 3-year capital plan, Sturgeon County has earmarked over $165 million in needed infrastructure projects and initiatives. In this plan, you'll see several major road projects such as rehabilitation work along Range Road 251 in Cardiff, and the internal road inside of our much-loved Cardiff Park, as well as Township 564 to Goose Summit Golf Course. There are plans for paving the Woodridge subdivision and road reconstruction along Township 554 and the Boysdale Road to the Sturgeon River. You will also see several important infrastructure commitments to advance pavement preservation and needed intersection improvements, like the second roundabout on Sturgeon Road. Of course, we've also prioritized open spaces and trails, and I highly encourage all of you to get out to these beautiful, surprising places that are being invested into over the years in Sturgeon County. Through a partnership with the River Valley Alliance, we have now built an underslung pedestrian bridge between Highway 15, connecting Sturgeon County to Fort Saskatchewan. We've replaced 6 playgrounds throughout the county, and since 2021, I've added 2,500 meters of new trails developed in partnership with the Athabasca Landing Trail. Sturgeon County has been nimble and adjusted to achieve economic diversification and seize new opportunities. In 2020, Sturgeon County saw the Northwest Redwater's Sturgeon Refinery become fully operational. This 10-year build, a crucial part of our long-term industrial development plan spanning the last quarter of a century, has had a major impact on Sturgeon County, as has the expansion of industries like Pembina Pipeline, Wolf Midstream, Canada Rail, and updates at Nutrien, Our heavy industrial partners in industrial parks are an important part of the county's future. In Sturgeon County, these types of businesses that contribute nearly 80% of our entire assessment and create important jobs and commodities. We have grown from a $73 million revenue organization in 2019 to $135 million in 2024. Sturgeon County has positioned itself at the municipal forefront of the clean energy evolution, taking bold steps through our leadership of the Edmonton Region Hydrogen Hub and embracing economic opportunities that will support us for generations to come. The Edmonton Region Hydrogen Hub 2.0 is expected to launch early in 2025, and we are committed to supporting the continuation of this critical and complex hydrogen ecosystem development. In fact, we are participating in the trial of a dual-fuel hydrogen diesel conversion of 2 of our county gravel trucks that can reduce emissions by up to 70% and increase engine efficiency by up to 30%. Our Villeneuve Airport is getting much deserved recognition for the regional gem that we've always known it was. The county has been an ardent defender of this asset, and as such, the Villeneuve Airport Area Structure Plan was set into place last year, which lays the groundwork for new economic opportunities into the coming decades. The county has taken time to renew its formal economic development strategy, which focuses on key sectors, geographic targets, and resourcing. Sturgeon County is laser focused on the development in sectors such as aerospace, defense and security, renewable energy, transportation and logistics, and value-added agriculture. Currently, we have implemented recommendations that consider ways to improve Sturgeon County's competitiveness in domestic and global scales. This is in addition to projects like the new water intake into the North Saskatchewan River for our heartland area water servicing, as well as the development of the new designated industrial zone initiative of the province of Alberta within the heartland. At Sturgeon County, we are fully invested in seeing our portion of the Alberta industrial heartland find massive success, and we are willing to take whatever bold steps necessary to ensure that our interests there are successful. The county has also moved from traditional paper-based processes to modernized digital approaches. The introduction of digital infrastructure such as our smart manhole detection technology, Neptune smart metering systems for water, and GIS data mapping for the lay of the land, and online tools for permits and payments has modernized the county's delivery of service, making it easier for residents and businesses to access the services that they need in ways and at times that are convenient for them. And at first, in response to the pandemic, and then because it just made sense for a 21st century workplace, the county also embraced remote work options for many of our administrative staff. This modernized approach has increased our candidate pool for new hires, bringing the very best of the region to work for Sturgeon County, and has made smart financial sense with a greatly reduced number of costly leased locations. We have realized goals in environmental stewardship and sustainability. The county has implemented programs like the alternative land use system, where we've worked with 21 different agricultural producers since the program opened in 2022 to enroll over 450 acres in conservation projects to help promote healthier soil, air, water, and ecosystems in the county. In several areas, historical wetlands have now been returned to their former states. This type of work is important because it plays a crucial role in community water management and upholding critical biodiversity. We're also finding new ways to power and implement efficiency in our operations, which is reflected in the installation of solar panels on protected services headquarters in 2019. They now generate 90% of the electricity needs each year, producing enough to power 15 homes. This paired with the efficiency upgrades has led to a reduction in the municipal building electricity expenses, cutting costs by 75% annually. We want to help others who are seeking to make investments in their own property. We were the first growing municipality in Alberta to offer and launch the Clean Energy Improvement Program, a finances will help residential and non-residential property owners with upfront costs of energy efficiency and renewable energy upgrades by allowing approved projects to be paid off over time through the property tax accounts. Sturgeon County has prioritized advancements in farming and agriculture and been mindful of responsible resource extraction. We embrace our local roots and have been actively strengthening support for the agricultural sector by promoting agribusiness, value-added agriculture, and initiatives such as the Agriculture Master Plan, which will foster long-term support, growth, and diversification in farming communities. I'm also proud of the resident-informed task force that took part in the work to develop a balanced agribusiness and agritourism policy. In 2020, we undertook the Resource Extraction Regulatory Review to review and address resident concerns around quality of life near sand and gravel extraction, and the industry's desire to access site-specific resources in proximity to growing cities and industries. Best practices like progressive reclamation, increased noise abatement strategies, improved communication, and updated setbacks for positive outcomes. We are putting people first and taking a human-based approach, ensuring our residents can access and receive the help that they need. The county has expanded services like family and community supports and launched new community living well programs focused on mental health, seniors, and youth engagement, reflecting a strong commitment to social well-being. Our popular Wellness on Wheels program, launched in 2021, has been bringing services straight into Sturgeon's community neighborhoods, connecting directly with people where they live. Each year over the past 7 years, we have experienced more extreme weather and climate-related situations. The county has reviewed and developed critical plans to ensure that we are ready for whatever comes our way. This includes new water shortage response plans, water safety plans, and regional emergency management procedures. And of course, in the context of extreme situations, like in all places around the world, the county is faced with navigating through COVID-19, which was not an easy feat. But as a place of community and deep roots, we gathered together in our time of adversity. Sturgeon County facilitated a regional response to the pandemic and supported the development of a regional plan to help residents in need. This included programming to connect resources and information to individuals needing help to address various mental health and personal issues. The county now also provides critical applied suicide intervention training, or ASSIST, which are workshops designed to help family, friends, and other community members identify someone at risk of suicide and provide them with the skills needed to make a life-saving intervention. The initial development of this work was funded by a generous donation from Pipeline. They saw the great work being done by our FCSS department through COVID, and were confident that they could develop and deliver important services to people in need. Partnership and connection are vital to building resilient communities. Sturgeon knows that power lies in numbers and in the partnerships that we form. One such critical partner is our friend to the west, Alexander First Nation. A landmark relationship agreement was signed between Sturgeon County and the Alexander First Nation in 2022, focusing on building stronger collaborations, communication, and advancing reconciliation efforts. And we continue to foster a relationship with the Friends of Michelle Society and the Métis Nation of Alberta, as many of their members call this land home. The county is committed to fostering a deeper understanding and recognition of Indigenous history and ways of being. We've also formed partnerships with our neighboring communities like the towns of Legal, Bonaccord, Gibbons, and Redwater, in which we have intermunicipal collaboration frameworks in place. These agreements, which were mandated by the governments of Alberta in 2018, took years to develop and finalize. And we deliver intermunicipal services and address the need for new joint services through collaboration. In total, Sturgeon County has 10 such frameworks in place. We have evolved to become a place where collaboration and communication serves at the heart of every major decision that we make, helping us grow while maintaining our rural roots and the community spirit that we all cherish. So as you can see, together we've been building and connecting community and to create a future-focused home for all. We don't get it perfect 100% of the time, but we are constantly striving to learn, to adapt, and to improve. And as I reflect on where we find ourselves today, I want to be clear that none of the county's past accomplishments have been achieved by accident or through luck or by one person alone, but rather success happened because of the many people, groups, and partners that we have worked with along the way. We constantly endeavor to build stronger relationships by sharing and collecting valuable information. One of the ways that council does this is through our resident advisory boards and committees. We have and are now recruiting for, in fact, you don't get out of here tonight unless you sign up. We have a community service advisory board, economic development advisory board, sand and gravel advisory committee, and others, including the transportation advisory committee, which was launched in 2018. Because we know that roads are a big priority for rural residents and businesses. And in 2022, we initiated a youth advisory committee to advise us on issues related to youth in our community. This is just one way that we are building an informed and engaged community for all ages and all stages. Board and committee members are our highly valued community champions, learning and sharing their experience within their social circles. Communication is critical in today's world of misinformation and disinformation, which is often curated to sow mistrust and demoralize our communities. Do not lose sight of the fact that we share a common history and a responsibility to shape a future that meets the needs of our growing and diverse community. As local leaders, our council bears a responsibility to keep an open mind, to speak truth, to clarify, to question, and to inform, not just to exchange information, but to do so in a way that builds confidence and unites us. For the most part, I do believe that we all want the same things: a community for all members of our families to be considered and accepted. Whether you're a student, a young family, someone at the pinnacle of your career, or maybe you're just looking to enjoy the twilight years, we want a community that you are proud of to call home. The county wishes to be proactive in our communications with you, addressing new ideas and concerns head-on and providing context for our decisions. This is why over the years, Sturgeon County has invested in new and meaningful ways to share and help residents find answers to your important questions. In 2019, we launched a Sturgeon County app. In 2020, we invested time and resources into streamlining our website. We also circulated an e-letter for those who had signed up for it. And in 2023, we brought back the biannual County Connections newsletter and have increased the use of road signs throughout the community, as well as broadening and modernizing the requirements for our public notification bylaw. Sturgeon County has also launched its new resident guide, which we are ready to circulate to those new to our community. In this 32-page booklet, Sturgeon County connects readers to the important county, country, living details, handy contact information, and everything you might need to know about life in Sturgeon County. You can also access a digital copy of that on our website. We use our social media platforms to reach our residents where they are, while also encouraging face-to-face dialogue at town hall-style meetings. We strive to be transparent, even when issues are complex or contentious. We have evidenced this through many public engagement sessions held to share the facts, gather information from residents on transportation projects, master plan creations, and area structure plans. And there are more of these engagement sessions to come throughout the county. Additionally, in 2021, we began the practice of regular proactive disclosures of council meetings. Quarterly administration reviews all closed session reports to determine if freedom of information and protection of privacy exemptions continue to apply to reports, and when they no longer do, the reports can be publicly disclosed. And by doing this, we hope to foster trust and a well-informed citizenry that feels empowered to participate in local governance. I hope as our community continues to evolve that we build an environment where we seek to understand instead of rush into judgment, where diverse and informed opinions are respected, and where we can work together in partnership to address the challenges and opportunities in front of Sturgeon County. And as we look toward the 2025 municipal election, I ask each of you to stay connected, to reach out, to ask questions, and most importantly, to know the facts. I'm looking forward to tonight, where at the open house portion of the evening, Sturgeon County's administrative staff are ready and excited to speak with you and to share how you can get informed and find information you may be searching for, and to ensure that you leave here tonight feeling valued and equipped with knowledge. And if I leave you with any message tonight, it is this: that communication and collaboration are the building blocks of community's success. It can be hard work to achieve these goals, but I promise you, and I know it will be worth it. Visit the information booths tonight and learn more about the services and the initiatives shaping our Sturgeon County, and keep connected through our community meetings, our website, our app, and our social media channels. I hope that you can enjoy the rest of the evening in this beautiful space, sample the delicious food offered here this evening, made with many ingredients grown right here in Sturgeon County. And please don't hesitate to speak with me, any of your counselors, or the staff here tonight. I'd like to say thank you for your commitment to making Sturgeon County the very best that it can be.
I only have 2 pages, she had about 28, so I'm going to go a little quicker. Ladies and gentlemen, as we close this year's State of the County address, I want to express my sincere gratitude for your attendance and engagement this evening. As previously mentioned, please enjoy the refreshments provided and head downstairs to our open house. But before that, I would like to extend appreciation to our catering staff and the venue management team at Beyond the Meridian for hosting this. Thank you to Fernwood Company and the Rural Botanist for providing the beautiful fall pumpkin and flower arrangements. I think that whoever's closest to it, grab it and go. That's what I would do. I mentioned earlier that we have a great gift basket to give away, and with that comes more thanks to the amazing local businesses that contributed to it, including Lakeside Farmstead, Aurora Alpacas, Prairie Pearls, No Matter What, and Loki Bloom Farms. And also to our local producers who have provided ingredients for our refreshments tonight: Calhoun Meats, Lakeside Dairy, Darkside Distillery, Curry Gardens, Grandma Bee's Honey, Riverbend Roasters, Lakeside Farmstead, Rosie Farms. Information about their products can be found by scanning the QR code on the back of the menu cards. We will do the draw for the gift basket at 7:45 p.m. And you do have to stick around to see if you're the winner. And finally, I wish to acknowledge again our appreciation to our distinguished guests and officials for their presence tonight, to the dedicated Sturgeon County staff who worked tirelessly to organize this event, and of course to all of you, our engaged citizens, for your attention and participation tonight. For those joining us online, thank you, and this is where we leave you now, because we're all going to go downstairs. Thank you again.